I had one day, I remember pretty late in the night, I was meditating and I saw a figure standing in front of me. Okay. I could sense that it was not an ordinary person. There was a tremendous amount of tejas. Tejas means it's brilliance.
Glow.
Glow is still a softer term. I'm saying brilliance. There's one light that it's a glow that's nice, soothing on the eyes, and there's one that shines like the sun, something like that. Okay, like that. And there was some instructions told to me that read certain books of Sri Aurobindo. Sri Aurobindo is one of the greatest spiritual mystics who lived and there in Pondicherry. Okay?
Yes.
I had earlier, before this, 1-2 years ago, I tried reading Sri Aurobindo. It did not make sense to me because I found his language too complicated for my understanding. Like 1 meter above the head it flows at that time.
And this time you read it slipped into your head.
Everything. And not just that. I opened that specific book, that page, and there were certain things he was talking about. This is precisely the confusions I was having at the time in my mind.
That's how the right spiritual books work.
Yes.
For a lot of listeners.
Exactly.
The knowledge will enter your head when you need it.
Exactly. And then it's after some time some more experiences happened, but that I'm not comfortable sharing. But eventually what I realized is that an experience of Krishna started happening actually after that, which was very strange. And I wondered, why is Krishna coming from anywhere at all? Because I am not even worshipping Krishna. I am something else I'm doing. And then I picked up a book of Sri Aurobindo's biography, and I realized that he had attained perfection in Krishna Upasana.
I have to. Okay, firstly, I'm a little overwhelmed, but I have to bring you back to that story. So you said Krishna came into your life.
Yes.
I'm assuming it's to remove maybe the microscopic non-spiritual elements that were remaining in your life, or to put you through some process to, like, I don't know, churn your emotions. What happened then?
That was a period of excellent spiritual development for myself. But at the same time, mind you, during that time, once I had a couple of more experiences of Krishna at that time. Automatically it started once I was developed a strong reverence for Sri Aurobindo. Okay, because Sri Aurobindo is like it's the portal for me for Krishna. From him I went to Krishna. Otherwise I did not have any inclination for Krishna. So only after reading him and developing a strong understanding. So I used to like that one specific sentence Sri Aurobindo used to write about Krishna somewhere, written that if you know only Krishna, then you know nothing about Krishna. He's so vast that he can encompass everything. That Krishna phase went on for a few months, and I read a lot of Sri Aurobindo. It helped me clarify many concepts about spirituality. And even though my path is primarily Tantropasana, I like Tantropasana, that's what I do. But I found no conflict in the ways Sri Aurobindo explained various things and how those applies to the traditional tantric path. Okay, he's a brilliant thinker. I mean, one of the best, in my opinion, that I've read, and I remain eternally devoted to him for the excellent writing he has done. But yes, his writing is a little complicated, so it takes time to get in. Once you understand the rhythm, and then you'll.
Why have you highlighted this whole experience though? Like, what was special about this whole phase?
Because that time, first of all, this came to mind because we were talking about Krishna. So that's why this episode came to mind, that I had an experience.
No, but for you.
So that was important in the sense that two things were going on. One was the Krishna and Sri Aurobindo Upasana. In fact, once I remember, I was coming in a local train, coming to office, and I just finished reading the Bhagavatam in the morning, and suddenly, you know how Mumbai locals are, like full marpit going on, etc. So I get down from the train, and there's this, I don't know what, two groups were fighting among themselves or something. My mind was in a different state at that time. So I was going to office, but I was not fully aware that what is happening, okay, around me, etc. And I just somehow stepped into that fighting zone, and both the sides didn't know who I was with. So both of them started beating me. Okay. So the funny part is, and just like that, okay, everybody was beating everybody. And then that few blows came in, and then my mind was back into the normal. Oh, where am I? Okay, what exactly it is? And this happened outside of the Vikhroli station, I remember, because I used to get down there from my office sometimes. And right after that, suddenly they realized that who's this guy? Okay, so they left me, and they kept doing whatever they were doing. Right after that, this guy comes, another guy, some random guy comes in. He opens a packet of sweets and says, "Sir, this is prasad from Krishna, Lord Krishna." Okay, and he puts one into my mouth. Okay, just like that. This was the I mean, if you look at it rationally, it makes no sense. But for me, because I had just I was in that kind of a state. So you have to immerse yourself into the devata you're worshipping. And that time, my mind was completely into Krishna, completely into, okay, what he's the stories of the Bhagavatam, every description, various other things, the mantra upasana and whatever else was going on, etc. So that when he said that's from Krishna, that was like a shock.